Hello, welcome back to Learn Live. In this episode, I want to share the breakdown of how I created this 3D concept art for my future animations. So basically, it's like there's this mime guy lying on this kind of like a molded chocolate cookie. It's actually a banana cookie, and I created this this morning, and it's taking me like maybe under 1 hour. So basically, the cookie is this molded cookie is basically something that I scanned using my iPhone 13 Pro, and because that iPhone can actually now take like a macro shots, so I took around 150 photos of the cookie, and then I thought, okay, maybe I can use this in Blender in animations, and I found this character from Rococo motion capture suit, I think, so I can borrow this character. Maybe I can make something using this, just the character and this cookie. So imagine this character kind of laying on planet Mars. So that's basically the idea. So I want to show you how I actually bring this into Blender. So first of all, the molded cookie, I took a photo of this cookie. So it's around 150 photos this morning. So this morning it was nice, I think, because there isn't much shadow in the morning, so it's a good reference photo to reconstruct into 3D. So this is some of the macro shots. Oops. All right. So anyhow, I use the Object Capture API on the Mac and generate the cookies. I end up with this USDZ file, and the file is pretty big. If I use the full resolutions, I get this result. So let me zoom in. So I'm using options and middle mouse button to zoom into this USDZ. It's actually looking really nice over here. In Blender, sometimes the shader need to be correctly reassigned, like for the PBR. If you hold command, you can go up and down. If you hold options, you can zoom in and out. And then you use left mouse button to rotate around. So this is the molded cookie. I think the idea is to use this as the surface of planet Mars or something, because that's the closest this mime guy will ever go. Not to the real planet Mars, but it's pretty close. So the way I bring it into Blender is that for the USDZ file, any USDZ file is actually an open source. You can simply copy this file and change the extension into zip, and you just double click on it. On a Mac, it's gonna unarchive it into USDC and sometimes USDA, and yeah, you can simply bring this into Blender, because Blender 3.0 you have ability to import USD universal scene description file. And let's see, so we have this one. We can turn on import USD preview and the set material blend. I think that should do the job. Actually, sometimes it doesn't load the material for you. So I apparently I captured the tissue part as well. Yeah, seems to be loading the material correctly. File, save as. So cookie mold. I can do like a quick boolean just to cut the cookie part, so we have just the cookie bits. Let's take a look at the material. Okay, this is what we got. It does not bring in the occlusions, but the roughness comes in. Metallic, we don't have metallic on this cookie. It captured the tissue and the table, the wooden table as well, but I'm quite happy with this result. Can be more detailed, I guess. But I think the iPhone is only taking like 12 megapixel photo, so the resolution of this cookie is kind of okay. It's not too bad. I can go higher with a raw mesh, but this is pretty good. And I can adjust the bump. There is also like a mapping for displacement if we want more resolutions. Now from here we can do a couple of things. I'm using Eevee for rendering. We can turn on ambient occlusions. Let's bring in our character. Where's, I need to find our character. Maybe Bruno. Command tab. Press here. Bruno is the mime. Yeah, sometimes it comes in like this with FBX. So let's try again. File, open, cookie. File, import FBX. You might want to turn on this. This is from Rococo Motion Capture. Okay, now the bone is a little bit better. The characters looks weird. We need to fix it in the material. Okay. Cat character is a bit shiny. Turn off metallic. Okay. Looking good. Now, this mime is funnier if he is that small. So I'm gonna make him smaller, like miniature, and it's gonna be animating on top of this cookie. In this case, I just make the character laying down on the cookie like that. Kind of like a resting, laying flat. So with this armature, we can, usually I turn on in front. If this is for a quick pose of the character, I just do it like this by hand. Making a character laying down flat could be challenging. But it's a fun exercise because we don't have proper rig for this character. But if I were to animate this, I might try to rig the face and the body. For now, just gonna pose the character. It's a good it's a fun exercise for making like a concept art. I know there are a few movie directors created a movie without any scripts. I mean, you just provide an environment and the characters, and then you just do like improvisations with the actors. Maybe 2 characters or just a character and mime on the cookie in this case. It's a good start, I guess. So I can use Eevee, and I just added sunlight. I can make it blue so it feels more interesting, and maybe spotlight or an area light for the character. Could be, this is a start for an animated movie of some sort. Animated short, maybe 70 minutes. So from here we can try to think how we can animate this character. Maybe he's kind of stranded on this planet and he tried to entertain himself. Maybe at some point he will find out that he is not the only person on the planet. There's like other mime on different planet and they crash into each other. I don't know, maybe it's I thought it could be quite funny and interesting. So okay, ambient occlusion is already on. I think we have contact shadows. This is Blender 3.0 with Cycles X actually, so we are able to render this almost immediately. Now we can see the character have issues there. Let's go back to posing. It might be the displacement. So when we turn on the Cycles X, the displacement kicks in, so the surface goes up. You see how fast this is? We are posing just like a stop motion animations. Yeah, would be funnier actually if because this is like a mime. Mime can do anything, and we can animate this as stop motion animation kind of thing. Now he looks like he just fell down. It's not like he's laying down, so we might need to fix the posing, but that's basically the idea. All right, so quick creations using a 3D scan just made using the iPhone, and then bring it into Blender and turn it into something that might be animated. I'm gonna try to dance and capture my motions, and then I will try to rig the face of this character and turn it into kind of like a facial motion ready character. But I'm pretty happy with this. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.